Hello everyone, my name is Essie Omanyo, and this afternoon I've come to have a discussion with you about an issue that most of us have forgotten, or most of us just take it for granted, or most of us just watch helplessly without concern, or most of us look at it as if it's not our responsibility. And as we say, we like minding our own businesses, but there are times that we have to mind other people's businesses, because in the long run those businesses will have a direct or an indirect impact to our businesses or those of the ones we love and our friends and families around us. So first of all, we'll be talking about the boy child. Why are we talking about the boy child? Why do I feel like it's needful for us to discuss about the boy child? Because I have realized that this is an area that we have neglected. In the 90s, we rose up, and of course, against all the vices, towards the girl child, and towards empowerment of the girl child. And we put all our efforts onto it, that even in our homes, we actually pay more attention to girls nowadays than boys, even in our workplaces, in everything. But what we forgot to realize, or what we don't realize, is that as we shifted all our efforts towards empowering and bringing up the girl child to the desired level, we abandoned the boy child. And it's come to my realization that the boy child actually is going through worse than what the girl child went through at that point. And it's about time that we say all these are our children and we pay attention to them. Otherwise, we are going to lack balance as a society, and we are already seeing it. And when we talk of the boy child, most people are in complaint. They're either talking about the boy child being the criminal, the boy child being the alcohol addict, the drug addict, the boy child being a thug, and all those issues. But all those issues have a genesis. They have an origin that none of us wants to put an eye on it. And maybe if we capture these things earlier, maybe these actions that we are seeing, the rebellion, the vices that we see in our sons, the irresponsibility that we see when they grow up, maybe it is something that we could change in a way or the other. So before we discuss a lot about this matter, I would like to introduce to you this audio, and I would like you to listen to this recording. It is just less than 1 minute, and I want, as you listen to it, to look at that neighbor's son, to look at your son, to look at your nephews, to look at any boy child around you, to look at what has happened, to take a quick statistics in your head of all the children that you saw growing up, and you saw they had great potential, and now they are either in drug abuse, they are either nowhere here or there, they are either in vices and all the things that you will not want to associate with. Because I believe that together, if we reflect, if we look around, and if we make a decision, we will be able to help our children. So welcome, and I would like you to listen to this before we go further into this discussion.
Last year in August, this is the first time that I've been able to publicly share that my son committed suicide. And he committed suicide on my veranda, and my two small children are the ones who found him. And they kept telling me, "Mami, come and see, kuna game mbaya Chichi anacheza." And it was a Sunday evening, and we had just had supper. And I thought that it was just one of his antics, because he was a difficult boy. He became very difficult after he failed his Form 4 exams. And so finally, when they kept going and coming, and I was in my room. When I went outside, I found my son hanging on my veranda. And the most wicked sight in my life is to see his tongue hanging almost up till here.
Now, both of us have listened to that heartbreaking narration of Jacqueline Mutere. I watched her speak during the World Mental Care Day, and I couldn't help but cry, and I couldn't help but feel her pain, and I couldn't help but just look around me, the cousins, the friends, the brothers, the people that I thought these people had a great future. These people are going to be important people in life. You know, they went under depression, they went into drug abuse, they went into alcohol abuse, they went into all those things that we do not even want to associate ourselves with. And yet maybe it was a problem that we could have avoided. We know many others who have committed suicide. We know very many others who have died as a result of those addictions, those who have died as thugs, those who have died by those alcohol. Personally, I lost a very, very dear teenage friend, very dear, to substance abuse. And so when I heard her story, I told myself, I think enough is enough, because I've been picking the signals as a mother, as a friend, and I've been, as an aunt, I've been picking signals, and I've been looking around and asking myself, the people that we call social misfits in our society, if you ask people, if you listen to their history back then, they will tell you this person used to be the top student in their class. They will tell you this person used to be the brightest kid around. They will tell you this person went to the best school, you know, all those. But somewhere, something wrong happened, and they just snapped. They fell into depression. And then, because they are men, according to society, they are men and they should be strong and they shouldn't talk about it, they diverted that pain into something else. Some chose to be criminals. Some chose to abuse substance. Some chose alcoholism. Some, you know, chose to be violent. And we do not understand what happened or what happened. But then you come to realize that these people went through a pain. These people went through some form of abuse. These people went through depression, and no one was there for them. And a few of them will opt out to kill themselves, but others will find solace in things that otherwise are going to destroy their destinies altogether. And when they end up in there, you can imagine this person trying to start a family with such history, with such pain. You can imagine then the end of what's going to be. That is how we end up with men that we say these are irresponsible men, these are irresponsible fathers, and all of that, because these people, you know, at some point when they needed someone to be there for them, there was no one to talk to. And so they feel like, well, you know, if I went through this, probably my wife will go through this and pull through, my children will go through this and pull through. So I would like us to have this discussion. I invite you to my YouTube channel. Essie Omanyo is my YouTube channel. I'm inviting you to my Facebook page. Please come. And if you are a young man, or if you are a man and you have gone through any kind of depression, or you are going through any kind of depression, feel free to talk to me. I will seek psychological help for you. I will seek counseling help for you, spiritual help for you, whatever you need, that you think you need someone to talk to, and that you think that is going to ease your pain. Don't waste your life. You have a lot to achieve. You have a lot to accomplish. And we are here. We are saying, yes, we acknowledge that we have abandoned you. We have not cared sufficiently for you. And we are here to try and make amendments and make sure that you become, you fulfill destiny and become a responsible and respectable member of the society. So feel free to share. And I would like all mothers of sons to come on board, because as we continue to talk in my YouTube channel, in my Facebook channel, in my Facebook Live, and even in my inboxes, your experiences with your children, with any depressed child, with any queer habits that your child may be picking up, or your neighbor's child and all that may be picking up, your experiences may help rescue the next child, or rescue the next mother from the pain that Jacqueline Mutere went through. So feel free to share, feel free to come and talk, because I am here, and I'm saying that I'm here and I'm ready with any other person that is willing to support. Even as I talk to children, I talk to boys on ground, and in my own small personal capacity, listen and share and work with the other players around me to make sure that our children are safe. But I would also like you to come and contribute and share so that we can help that child, so that we can help rescue that destiny, so that we can help point out to this mother that we can stop their child from going through the same. So I love you, and I would like you to walk this journey with me and help our children, so that together, instead of just pointing fingers at the failed sons of the soil, that we can say we helped correct this one, we helped brighten this destiny, we rescued this child and his generation and his future. I love you very much. Once again, my name is Essie Omanyo. You can find me on Facebook. My Facebook page is Essie Omanyo. Just press the like button. You can find me on Instagram. It's Essie Omanyo. You can find me on YouTube on Essie Omanyo, and we are going to be doing a lot of this on my YouTube channel. We are going to discuss a lot, and even in the long run, we are going to bring people who have survived from these different painful experiences, people who have gone through them, how they are coping, and we are going to come bring on board many players to help us rescue our children, rescue the boy child, make that boy child the one that we desire. We desire to have a responsible boy child, a helpful, a caring, a good father, a good husband, a good friend. And it is our responsibility to create those people that we want in our society. I love you. I wish you a great day. And even as you go out there, please take precaution regarding COVID-19. Take care, protect yourself, and protect the ones you love. I love you, and God bless you.